Hey folks, KILT-MAN here, KILT-MAN at your services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. It's really stormy today. We've got the first of the named storms of this new season, this new storm season. Storm Amy is battering the UK right now. It came in yesterday with torrential rain, all night long, torrential rain, gusts of up to 95 miles per hour. A lot of people got no power, trees have come down, all sorts of chaos and bedlam. The sun is actually shining right now. Right now, would you believe it? The rain has stopped. So, after this video, I'm going to scuttle off and go to the pub. And then I'm going to come back and do the follow-on video to this video. So, what's this video about then, Kilty? Do tell us. You see behind me here, a box with question marks on it. Question mark box. Inside that box is a canvas from, yes, you know him, you love him, Steve 007 Smith, the great benefactor of all of these canvases you see around the walls of the Kilty mansion. Regular viewers know what happens. The deal is thus. He will commission and get a canvas of movie artwork done, right? By the elves in some distant emporium. Then it gets sent to me. But in the meantime, he sends me clues as to what the film in question might be. And over the last few years, I'm proud of saying that I am pretty much 95% correct. Almost every time. And even when I get it wrong, I've got like, this is what I think it is, but these are the also-rans. These are the ones I kind of thought of as well. And if I get it wrong, the actual one is probably part of those little list of like the also-rans. So, this arrived yesterday during that rainstorm. Knockety knock on the portcullis. Our servants were snoozing, so I went to the door myself, and there's bedraggled delivery man, totally and utterly windswept, and like, oh god, his hair was plastered to his face, and he wasn't from this country, so he had sandals on. Not a good move in that kind of weather. And he just come across the drawbridge, which I'd left down stupidly. Not very security conscious these days, am I? And he was like, oh, for you, and thrust this at me, and it was waterlogged, and I thought, I know what this is, because Steve's told me it's coming today. I'm like, oh god. So I brought it in, and the cardboard was all wet. But luckily, it kind of sprung back. So anyway, there it is. Unopened. I haven't peeked, I haven't done anything like that. You can't, because it's all sealed up inside anyway. I know what these things are like. It'll be one of these canvases like that, and it'll be cellophaned into a piece of cardboard with, it'll be face side down. So that's how it always is. Anyway, I'm going to give you the clues now so that you can have a chance to try to work it out for yourselves. I am literally 100%. I've used percentages twice now. I hate people that say that, oh, 100%. Oh, so you believe in this? 100%. That's such a buzzword these days. Everyone that says, oh, 100%, I want to 100% want to smack them right in the face, But I am 100% convinced I know what this is. Me and Steve are on the same sort of wavelength, the same sort of age, which plays a huge part in a lot of the choices that he makes to send me. And they're all films that I'm into. He wouldn't just blindly send, Mary Poppins to me. Don't do it. I've never seen Mary Poppins. I've seen bits of it. I've never seen The Sound of Music either. I've got nothing personal against Julie Andrews. They're not my kind of movies. So don't be sending me canvases of their otherwise fabulous poster artwork. So I'm going to read the clues out to you. He said to me, it's original British quad poster. So it's going to be a landscape. So it's going to be like that. Not portrait, it's going to be a landscape. UK quads are by far the best cinematic posters you can get. And he said he's cleaned it up, sharpened it a bit, and boosted I think he said he's boosted the colour. I haven't put that quote down. I think he said he's boosted the colour, but he said he thinks he's done it justice. Right, okay, that's alright. Here's the actual clues. Canvas clues. Infamous and controversial. I love it already. Regarded as a classic of its genre and time. I know it's a horror film, he said that. It still has an influence on its genre even today. You don't expect this type of thing when you go on an exotic vacation. We have gone back to our childhood's golden age of horror, original quad poster artwork. Now, He's written there, we have gone back to our possessed voice there, going back to our childhood's golden age. Now, it's written our, as in our, combined in big capital letters. And what he's saying to me there, because I know what he means, that's for our generation. So our golden age would be, I would presume, certainly as far as I'm concerned, the modern age. 70s into the 80s, that's our golden age. Our halcyon time of the best, most original horror movies, in fact any genre movies in the 70s. And then the 80s was an era of, plastic faces, melty stuff, and latex and stretch show effects, but also very audacious original movies as well. So 70s and 80s, that's our golden age. So it's definitely from that era, right? Original quad poster artwork. You don't expect this type of thing when you go on an exotic vacation. I'm afraid I knew straight away. He knows that I know, because I replied to him with, I can't tell you the sort of coded replies I gave to him, because this was a couple of messages he sent to me. I replied with a coded sort of veiled, less than subtle sort of hints that, I knew. I was given ideas. I was using, okay, I will say one thing. Oh, I know, I shouldn't. But I will. I said, I don't worry, whatever it's going to be, mate, it's going to be eye-popping. I've said too much already. I know I have. It isn't The Evil Dead, because he's already sent that. Highly controversial. Regarded as a classic, infamous, still has an influence. Yeah, Evil Dead. But this film that I'm thinking of profoundly shaped a genre which had already been created by somebody else, and then this came along and just ramped it up even more as far as graphic imagery is concerned, gore, extreme violence, and highly stylized as well, and a gorgeous looking movie with fabulous, and I mean truly fabulous artwork. And I've said in the past that I've wanted this particular artwork, to adorn the walls. I have it. I have various interpretations of it, which you may see later on. And this is the beauty of doing this, because you can all sit there and try and work it out. And when the next video after this one comes on, you're going to see straight away what it is, because, I'll have opened it. I'll open it live on camera, as I always do. And of course, I could be immensely wrong. I could have gone right down the wrong path completely, and there'd be massive egg on my face. Well, I've got a big enough face to have a lot of eggs plastered on it. Courtesy of this stuff I'm filling out these days. The old whiskage is definitely bloating the old kilts there. But so what? Just more to me to love. So I've got a lot of poster artwork from this film, from all around the world, and a lot of them are different. And the American one sheet, for example, and if this is what I think it is, I'll talk more at length about those and the different sort of styles, and why this one, if I'm correct, is the one to die for. So, folks, I'll read the clues again. Canvas clues: infamous and controversial. Regarded as a classic of its genre and time, it still has an influence on its genre even today. You don't expect this type of thing when you go on an exotic vacation. We have gone back to our childhood's golden age of horror, original quad poster artwork. Quad, it's going to be UK. So, there you go. What do you think? It's not Predator, by the way. It's not Predator. I've spoken to a few other people as well who know that this is here. I haven't said what I think it is, but I gave the clues to them, and they came up with a few quite interesting ideas. Captain Ronnie on the Emerald Isle came out with one, which I thought, oh my god, which fits a lot of this. And I thought, you know what, I didn't even think about that one. And again, I won't say what it is, because you guys might come up with that. I don't want to say it's wrong. So it's horror. It's going to be, well, I can tell you now, if it's what I think it is nasty. It is great. It is an icon of its particular genre within the horror umbrella, its own subgenre. A load of you know straight away. That little coded reply I gave to Steve, which I just quoted here, that's probably sealed the deal for many of you right now. But if we're right, it's going to be a great big celebration of an absolute classic. Anyway, folks, I've said enough now. So off your scuttle and go and put your thinking caps on and see what you come up with. You won't have a lot of time unless I stay out longer than anticipated, which could happen. There's a Liverpool game on which we'll be playing in the pub, but it's not until later. So hopefully I'll get back home before that. I don't want to get caught up in that crowd again. Although the butties at half time are worth waiting for. So I'll leave you with that. And this music's not a clue. This is Castle Freak. Yeah, Castle Freak. Jeffrey Combs. And the score by Richard Band. Fantastic score. Cheers, y'all. I began to think about another bunch of movies there. And it could have been one of them, but no. Oh, it could actually. No, it can't. It can't. It couldn't. Could it? Right, folks. Happy number shall be KILT-MAN, please. In the meantime, it's ever like, question marky in between time. Riddle me this, riddle me that. I don't care, because I've got a big fat cat. I'm going to see you all later. So try and keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. Yeah, I got my own back slogan the wrong way around there, didn't I? It's all this excitement. I'm all over the show. So anyway, I'll see you all later. What's in the box, hey? What's in the box, Angelos?